He wanted to know if Invisalign would work for him to close his spaces here in the front. Here you can see they're on the sides as well. This tooth is a little bit smaller and the edges are chipped. Here are the upper teeth from the underneath view, and you can see all the spaces that he has in the front and on the sides. But the trick here is that he has a crown on this tooth and a composite veneer or bonding on this one. So he had spaces originally, and his previous dentist put a crown on this tooth, and then in order to try to close the space that was here, they put a bonding on this tooth here that spans about this much here and reaches over toward the middle here like this to try to close up that gap. But it doesn't look good because this tooth has a certain width to it, and this one, as it goes toward the middle, has a very sharp triangular motion to it. So the two front teeth are now not the same size or the same width. We should have just tried to close this space up with Invisalign before the dentist tried to put a veneer on this tooth. And from the underneath view, you can see just where they placed the veneer on that tooth. So if we zoom in here, see this little extra piece that he has here? It kind of comes out like this. This is where the natural tooth ends, about right there. So this whole section here is just added composite dental glue in an attempt to try to close up this gap, which didn't even work. So we need to reshape this tooth here in the front and remove this little bit of excess here to then create a space and try to close up the gaps with Invisalign. But then the other thing is that if we want to try to stay conservative here, we could just play with the angulation of these two front teeth with Invisalign, close up all the gaps on the top, play with the two teeth, kind of rotate this tooth a little bit downward, let's say in this direction here, close up this gap, and then I can polish the edge here of this back part of the tooth to smooth it out and make it look a little bit more even to match this tooth here. And if that doesn't work, then we can always go ahead and remove a little bit of the edge here and correct the angulation, make sure that both the front teeth are nice and parallel.